Hello everyone, it's Adam, and I'm here with...
Michael, what's going on?
And so if you watched our previous video, you would realize that there is...
There's some fishy shit going on.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. In the middle of our Terran game, we discovered that mules were back all of a sudden, so we assumed there must be more stuff, right? And so we couldn't find anything, but after that game, apparently this was posted.
I went fucking digging.
Yeah, apparently this patch stuff was posted here. So we're going to go ahead and read that with our Protoss 2 base all in, or well, 1 base all in,
Yeah,
in the background.
Anyway.
Because we never freaking play Protoss, so don't judge, please.
And speaking of Protoss, we're going to start with their notes. Because
we're just going to read these notes.
They pretty much have the most balancing. So at first, they have Zealots. So Zealot charge with damage decreased from 30 to 8. Which is obviously a huge nerf, but it's actually not that bad because it was never supposed to be 30.
Yeah, it was a bug. It was something.
And then Chrono Boost is back, which is, obviously from what you see in the video, and it's got no energy cost. The ability is set to auto cast by default on the Nexus. So as soon as you start the game, you can make a probe. It's a lot faster. And this is really, really good for Protoss because it seems like they have the hardest time getting a really good economy. So, there's that. But if you get a 4 base, whatever.
I like how it just says Chrono Boost is back. That's the patch notes change.
That's all it needs to say. And so the efficiency was reduced to 20%, but that's obviously because it doesn't expire. Then we've got Warp Gate time, research time increased to 160 from 140, and I think that's what it was. But the reason they did that was just to accommodate for Chrono Boost.
Because now you can permanently Chrono Boost. Because if you didn't understand, it's like each Nexus has a Chrono Boost, which you basically choose a building which is permanently Chrono Boost until you switch it to another building.
So we might be seeing a whole bunch of early expansions from Protoss, maybe?
Yeah, so
to get Anyway, so then we got Photon Overcharge, which is a huge change. Like, this is nuts. Photon Overcharge only can be cast on pylons. So now you can see, Proxy Photon Overcharge.
Proxy Pylon Photon Overcharge, yeah.
Right, and what's cool about that is if you do proxy pylons with warp gates, you can use your mothership core to defend really well those warp gates and such. Anyway, because now you have to put them close or whatever to get the quick warp in time.
Yeah. So real quick, guys, check this out. In the actual game here, you can tell this cybernetics core is actually permanently chrono boosted from the Nexus right here. So that's just an example of that whole chrono boost thing. Back to you, Michael.
Yep. All right, so it's got an attack range of 7. I don't know what it was before, but it's pretty big. It has a duration of 30, which is, I think, around the same length it was. It costs 25 energy, which is huge, because I'm pretty sure you start with 50 energy. So right off the bat, you can Photon Overcharge 2 pylons. 2
pylons, yeah.
Sure. I know you can do at least 1, but I think it's 2. Then deals 30 damage every 1.25 seconds. So what this means is photon cannons have a lot less, maybe not a lot less, but you don't need them as early for any kind of shit. You can just kind of put 2 pylons by your base and then go, and that'll be fine. So now I'll hand over the rest of the updates on Protoss.
So Colossus increased by 1 range. I guess that's without the upgrade. I don't know what the upgrade gives it, but now they have 1 more range standard, which is totally game-changing. 1 more range, right? Tempest function is as they do in Heart of the Swarm, which I assume means that the disintegrate ability is gone. I think that's all that was different, but I'm not positive. Make sure you leave a comment if that's actually different. Immortal's barrier ability set to autocast by default. Huh. So
that's good.
Huh. I don't know if you'd actually want that.
Yeah, I thought you're supposed to. I don't know. It just needs to be done in general. So it's kind of interesting. It's like
I don't know if it does it autocast when they get attacked or just.
It does, yeah, no, triggers when mortal is attacked.
When they get attacked, so not just whenever they're just sitting around.
It could be good for running those in first.
Oh, it says that right there. I missed it.
Yeah, if you run them into a gigantic Widow Mine field, as soon as they get attacked, you can't kill them. Oh shit! The TV's loud. Be right back.
Okay, so let's see. Oracle Revelation cast range increased. So now you can use the Revelation ability, which it
Is that the attacking one?
what?
Is that the attacking range thing, or is that
No,
the
Revelation. No, that's like you use it in an area, and then it permanently like gives you vision of a couple of units, depending
okay?
if like
All
who
right,
you get.
that's good.
So it encourages use of that, I guess.
The carrier nerf is nice.
Increase the cooldown to release interceptors.
Release interceptors is when you can just send out all of them and they'll die, but they can't like redock, but they can go infinitely across the map. That makes them kind of like a swarm hosty kind of thing.
They cannot go infinitely across the map.
Yeah, you can't if you release the interceptors. Yeah.
Like the ability.
Yes.
Huh? I didn't even know that. I didn't know that existed.
The interceptors die. Anyway, so I'll read Terran because Terran is my shit, obviously. So orbital command, call down Mule. That was back, of course. So here's some stuff that I didn't actually realize when we were playing the one game. So ability is set on autocast on nearby minerals. It's not any minerals. It's just the nearby ones, which I made a mistake in last video. It's got no energy cost. Holy shit! I didn't know. I thought it was such like 50. Anyway, it has a cooldown.
Well, there's no point of it having a mineral cost.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. Now it's got 30 range from casting orbital command, which I think might encompass the second, like every other base or so. But
no, I don't think so.
I'm
basically,
sure.
what that means is you can't have 10 orbitals sitting around doing like in the middle of nowhere, spawning mules down.
No, I'm pretty sure 30 range is enough to get to your second because I'm pretty sure it'll get like from.
I mean, it's enough, but it's not like you can't have orbitals like all
well,
around.
Shipyard, it'll definitely cover, so you can get 2 mules on 1 patch. Point being, now there is actually virtue in making a second base. Like, at the end of the game when you make second base and stuff, it might actually have virtue to make 2 bases each time you expand if you have the, overflow of minerals. And then just make them both orbitals. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if I'd say that. Maybe.
So the harvest time is decreased from 240 from 45, which is, pretty, you kind of need it because it's autocast now. So the sweeper scan cost is 100 instead of 50. That is huge. That is massive, actually. That means that as soon as you get your orbital command, you can't actually scan them anymore. As soon as you need to wait quite a while. But it gets a mule, so it's, and then the extra supply is 75 instead of 50. Now, lastly, and this was shown in the other game, but we didn't actually realize it because he was doing micro and he doesn't do it enough. And really, to be honest, I don't do it that much either. The siege tank, when it's in siege mode and it's unloaded from a medevac, it has a 0.75 second delay before firing.
Oh yeah, that came up. Yeah, that's why that was bad.
Yeah, that's
because I dropped it to try to shoot the other tank, but then the other tank shot me first because I couldn't do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's actually pretty nice because that gives you actual time to react, just like with a what's it called, a liberator. Like you have time to react with that. It takes a couple seconds for it to get ready, but not with like dropping 2 siege tanks. You could drop 2 siege tanks and destroy everything in the mineral line that it hit immediately, and do it again and again and again.
Well, 0.75 seconds is not that long. I mean, it's still decent.
It still gives you something to react with. Anyway, your turn for reserve.
Okay, spawn larva increased. Okay, so we did talk about it. I said I didn't really notice, but I guess maybe was it even in that game that we played? Maybe
I don't know, man.
But all right, we'll definitely get some content of that soon.
Maybe the creep. Maybe it was. It had to be because the creep was spreading so fast. Remember?
Oh, creep now spreads and recedes faster. Okay. Yeah, I do. Yeah, so you just need less tumors.
I don't think it's less tumors. The reason you have a lot of tumors anyway is just for the safety of it or whatever. But even if you have more tumors, it just goes like fucking zippy.
But yeah, but the cooldown to spread it is still the same. I think it'd mean you need less tumors. Not like 1, but maybe like 2.
I don't know, but it makes this superhighway straight to somebody's base a lot faster.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah, that's true. Ravager, new upgrade increases the corrosive bile range from 13 to 9. Wait.
213 from 9.
Oh, okay. 213 from 9, thank you.
That's huge.
The upgrade is 100.
I think that makes corrosive bile's range longer than an upgraded cyclone.
No, I think an upgraded cyclone is 14.
Oh, okay.
It's still a huge range though.
It's definitely longer than
Yeah,
Colossus.
because if you think about that 14 of Cyclone range is insane, but then if the Orbital has 30 range, that's like
Yeah.
double that.
And think about it this way: and that definitely encompasses any natural, by the way,
Yeah.
like no doubt. But think about it like this: photon overcharge for Protoss, the range is 7. Zerg or the fucking Ravagers can just drop them down like from stock.
Yeah, from
Range.
9. Yeah.
That's pretty nice. That's pretty good. I think that's a pretty big upgrade. Cost
I don't-
100.
Yeah.
Isn't that a lot cheaper?
Well,
Oh no,
cheaper
it's
than
not.
what?
No, it's actually way more expensive.
Yeah, I think it's pretty expensive.
That's really expensive now. Holy shit.
But requires layer. Okay, and also the transport ability requires a layer, so you can't go drop their base with Zerglings at 30 seconds into the
I
game.
think that's a pretty good balance because I've been getting Baneling dropped a lot.
I think Baneling drops are good, but it's still fine. I mean, layer's
No,
not. I mean, you get layer.
I'm not saying they're bad at all. I'm just saying it's been happening a lot.
So layer is layer's not that hard to get. I'm not too disappointed about that. It's just kind of less cheesy, I guess.
Well, I mean, think about it. That one we were playing Roach Ravager there for a yarn,
Yeah,
and decimating for a while,
yeah.
and that makes sense.
So it'll
I
just
like.
be better now. Is 14? But 14 is out of vision range, isn't it? 13.
Yeah, I think it is.
So you're not gonna be able to see where you're shooting unless you have like Zerglings over there.
Well, no, 13 is in vision range. I think 14 is out of it.
Maybe that's true. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, anyway, how long has the game been over? How long have we just been?
Oh, I went and restarted it, and now we're at 3 minutes again. And I switched it to normal speed.
That's funny.
That's 2 speeds below faster, which is normal.
Huh, that's right. Oh, dude, his fucking stupid Reaper play. If we didn't do a one base all any strategy, we probably would have lost it.
Yeah.
But that's because he did a one base all in thing too.
I really like this this balance change. I really like it.
Yeah, I think this is. I have no complaints.
Like that the Chrono Boost thing is awesome. I really like that. Spawn larva to 3. That's really good.
And it being an auto cast still, that's really nice.
And I mean, I don't care about Terran, but
Shut up. You were making a proxy hatchery there for a little bit. Now you probably
not proxy. It's called a macro hatch.
macro hatchery, but yeah, not proxy. You're making a second one, so maybe you don't need to do that anymore. Or maybe if you still do that, you get 2 more larvae every single time. But you're getting a lot better with spending your minerals, so I don't know if we need to do that necessarily. But
yeah, guys, keep up on our channel for more of that content. I know it's kind of a long video. What was it? 12 minutes. Actually, not that long. But that is the new balance changes. This was the first reaction for me and for Michael, so you got it right here on tape. Thanks for watching with us. Please let me know in the comments what you think, if this makes it better, because I know a lot of people didn't like the previous ones. I didn't have a problem with it, but this is kind of like...
Fuck you.
This
because you still had fucking larva injects.
I just got a huge buff too.
Yeah.
But I think this is kind of like meeting halfway, you know, because like some people hated it, some people loved it. This is like halfway,
Yeah, it's nice.
and hopefully it makes it more balanced. Which I trust Blizzard, which maybe I shouldn't, but thanks for watching us, guys. If you want the link, it's up here. I don't know, just Google it, I guess.
Put it in the description, faggot.
Okay.
See you guys.
See you guys later, and we will definitely see you guys next time. Peace out.